Okay there, Internet. Hey, look at this place where we were before that I said, hey, we're going to be here later, and then we were here later, but we're still before. Did that make any sense? IDK. But, yeah, we are still in the Shadow Temple, most likely, unless something goes terribly wrong. Going to finish it up, and I can't imagine what would go terribly wrong, because, seriously, nothing ever goes terribly wrong in these videos, right? I don't really remember. Has something gone terribly wrong? I've had some texture issues. Also, I realized while I was setting up this thing, you know how during that one cutscene way back when, which was like the last episode, in Kakariko Village, where the creepy shadow thing didn't look all that creepy like it was supposed to? Well, that's the boss of this dungeon, and I'm kind of worried that it might be... I don't need to go up there. You can hear Skulltula right now, probably. However, that is up on top of something, and you have to have the Scarecrow song. It's up over there. And I don't have the Scarecrow song, so yeah, the Scarecrow song is like a little secret thing that you have to do it as a kid, and then it like saves the song, but it doesn't save it over here. Also, what am I missing? Oh, obviously the last dungeon song. It doesn't save it over there, so you have to remember it. And as a kid, I never like played video games super consistently, so I never remembered what it was. And so I never really worried about the Scarecrow song. But long story short, when you have the Scarecrow song, you play it, and this little scarecrow pops up in faraway places, i.e. on top of that box thing, and then you can use the long shot or hook shot to go over there and get secret things. Usually Skulltulas a couple times. There are heart pieces, though it's not super often. But yeah, it's just a little secret extra thing, and then since I'm not really playing the game for completion, though I suppose maybe you want me to do that, but to be real, I don't really have the time for that. Since I'm not playing to completion, I don't really care all that much about doing it. I don't remember whether these guys, you have these guys, wow, don't remember whether you have to kill these, like, close to the same time. Good grief, I might not do it. Or if you can just kill them. Ugh. There we go. We're almost to the end. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Wait for it. One more. And jump. Johnny, the ship is sinking. Abandoned ship to get out to somewhere. And look, it's gone. That's supposed to be a scary ghost noise. Don't know if it will come through over the microphone. But whateverly, Beverly. Now, I don't think there's actually anything I want. Oh, wait. Yep, there's a key in here. Somewhere. Not in here, specifically. Also, the boss key's in here. Duh. These, you may notice, are not wall masters. They are not coming off the ceiling. They are, in fact, floor masters. And golly gee willikers are possibly even more annoying because they do this. They split into little thingies which will fly at you and suck up all your magic and then regrow into big ones. It's really, really obnoxious. Also, they're sometimes invisible, which doubly so obnoxious because invisible things are really annoying. Why is it not doing a real spin attack? Are you guys seeing that? It's doing the shortcut. Maybe I can't do it when I'm targeting. No, it's just not working. I'm confused. What? Okay, this is very, very, very odd. I need to experiment. In case you're wondering what I'm confused about, normally the turbo spin attack, there we go. But when I was doing it before, you can scrub back in the video about 30 seconds and see it was doing like the old school spin attack that you do before you have magic. Because there's a very short amount of time where you have a spin attack, but no magic, and so it just kind of does like a stupid thing. That's very odd. I'm perplexed. More research must be done to attempt to substantiate any potential conclusions I may derive from said evidence. I tried to make that sound super sciencey, and it just kind of ended up making me sound dumb. Hey! This is a room. kind of obnoxious. You have to toss bombs into these spinny things. And if you have terrible timing, like I do, it pretty much is obnoxious. So you just kind of go for it, and that happens a lot. Now, you may be wondering, why, if you're throwing a bomb next to something, doesn't it blow up anyway? Good question. Apparently the Zelda designers... Oh, that was a pretty boss toss. Also, that rhymed. Apparently the Zelda designers don't really understand how bombs work, i.e. they blow up things next to them, not just things that you throw them into. But apparently, I don't know. That may be beyond like the technical capabilities of the N64. That's not true. They just wanted to make it hard. It wouldn't be very puzzly if you could just throw them on the ground. Throw it on the ground. Also, speaking of threw it on the ground, I want to know when that thing will ever stop getting quoted. Because sure, it's kind of a funny video, but it's been around for like 1800 years. And people still quote it, and I'm including myself in that count. I am people, and I quote. But seriously, it is just one of the longest running references ever for something that's not even that funny. You destroyed a Ghost Koto! You got done, you destroyed it! Also, if you hear people in the background, I apologize. I've had this entire day. I'm recording this on a Tuesday, super early in the week. Had the day off school today, and so everyone is kind of hyped about it. As you know, it makes sense. It's college, and we had the day off school, which is pretty nifty. So it basically was a camp where we hung out and did nothing for a whole day. So it was cool. But so they're all like super hyper, and they're outside my room talking, and I don't know if you can hear them, but I can hear them. And I'm sorry, but that's okay. You don't really care that much, do you? Also, this room as a kid, pretty terrifying, because if you don't know what you're supposed to do, all you see are these wooden spiked walls coming. Oh, come on, you stupid mummy. You see these spiked walls coming towards you and have no idea what to do with them? Well, they're made of wood. So, in one of the coolest scenes from the game, this is one of those things that seems like maybe it was supposed to be implemented in other parts of the game, but then never made the cut. You pull out Din's fire and just burn down the wooden things, and then you're all free, and it's really cool. Bam, roasted. I don't know what's in here. I don't think it's a key. Nope, it's 5 rupees. Congratulations. Sav. They're getting louder. Oh, my word. I've learned in my days of college that people talk a lot, and it's kind of obnoxious. Also, pro tip, notice I have this room memorized, so I didn't even have to pull out, whatever you call it, pull out the lens of truth. I was just like, hey, this is where the hallway is, and I walked through it. If you play this enough, you'll totally have it memorized too. I don't know if I need fire arrows here. Nope. Nifty. Also, notice there's an arrow up there by the top of his head. That's kind of odd. Don't know what just happened. Oh, this is another place. No, wait a minute. This is another place where I want the Song of Time, if I remember correctly. This whole Song of Time thing may actually be something new to you. I totally didn't know about it until not very long ago. But see, you've got this and you're like, how do I get up there? Bust out the Song of Time. I always thought it was like the Scarecrow song, because that was the only secret, quote-unquote, thing that I knew. Song of Time is a lot more secret. I don't honestly know that any of my brothers knew about this, and they knew way more about this game than I did. So you get up here, and I believe that up there is a Scarecrow. I'm not going to worry about it. It's just hearts. I probably won't have much trouble beating the boss anyway. So I'm just going to go. Wow, I am kind of cruising through this game. Here we go. So, going to bust out this, and I believe these, though I'm not positive. Yep. I think you can probably make it, but oh, why is the feet? There we go. The feet texture wasn't working. I want to get out this. And I can never figure out whether this boss... Okay, well, guess I'm falling straight down. I can never figure out whether this boss is easier with the hover boots or not. Ah, this is... I was just talking to one of my friends, actually. This is easily one of my favorite bosses, like, ever. I don't know. It's really weird when you think about it. But it's pretty awesome. It kind of looks like a chicken, I've always thought. Phantom Shadow Beast, Bongo, Bongo. But it plays on the classic Nintendo theme of having giant floating hands that are disembodied. Although, spoiler alert, not all that disembodied, because it's got a body, it's just invisible. I really don't want the boots. The boots are messing up my game. Are you kidding me? I didn't even get a hit in. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, get off the... Get off the arrow. There we go. Hit him. There we go. There! Oh, come on. Get it, get it, get it! There we go. I'm struggling. Okay, you can get multiple hits. That's what I thought. I don't know. As I was saying, I just think this boss is really cool. Always have, probably always will. Target him. There we go. Oh, stink. But yeah, Nintendo really likes disembodied hands. There's a classic Kirby boss. I forget what it's called. It's like a rock guy that's floating hands. There's, of course, Smash Brothers that has the master hand. Kind of always wondered if it was inspired by Bongo Bongo. But who knows? They just have this thing for hands. I don't know if there was ever a boss in like the classic Zelda games that was the whole floating hands thing. Kind of seems like there might have been, but I don't remember all the bosses. I just remember most of the bosses. So can't quite verify that one. Man, he's taking a lot more hits than I remember. I also feel like I'm not hitting him as much per... Oh, he's starting to get dodgy. There we go. Also, he does the classic slam thing. Nice particle effect with the shock wave. That's not really a particle effect. It's more just a thing. Shoot him! Golly gee willikers! And then he closes his stupid eye. There we go. There we go. Come on! I'm really struggling. There we go. Okay, yeah. Also, I had a really weird dream when I was like, I think 9, that was based on Ocarina of Time, and I remember this dream incredibly vividly. It was, I was kind of Link, so I was like running around trying to save Hyrule. Don't remember really a lot of the specifics. Yeah, see, this is supposed to look all cool and ghostly too. Instead it just looks blue. I'm not really sure why. But anyway, so I was going around trying to save someone. And specifically, I was doing this dungeon, although it wasn't really like this dungeon at all. It was just kind of thematically like this dungeon. And I got to the end, got through like the boss door, but instead of falling down the hole and going into the boss room, I went up this really long ramp. And then I found Saria there. Like, you know, the forest girl from like the forest temple and from my childhood. She was there. And I like fought her. And then after I fought her, she turned into like, she like went all two-dimensional, which was really strange. And then she turned into, like her texture looked like Bongo Bongo, where it was like all gray, looked kind of papery. And then I like shot her with a fire arrow. And she lit on fire and then like burned up into a bunch of pieces. And then I think Zelda showed up, or Sheik or something. I don't really remember. And that was it, but it was strange, and it kind of freaked me out, because it was like, Saria, the good, or Saria, whatever, the good person was actually the boss, and it just kind of confused me, and I felt really sad when I woke up for some reason. I think it might have been one of those dreams where I inexplicably woke up crying, and it doesn't really make any sense, because it wasn't a sad dream. Anyway, that was my dream when I was a kid. Anyway, my duty bound, Me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. Remember, she was like a chain smoker way back when? Now I see that you have become a fine hero. I'm watching you, Link. Always watching. The princess is safe now. Soon you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she'll explain the blah, the blah, the blah. That is when we, the 6 wise ones, also known as sages. I don't know why they would translate that as wise ones. Have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda, protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power, which should be helpful to you. I put my power to you. Oh, I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into a medallion. Misread the use of commas, which can be confusing because it defines where the appositional phrases are, also known as simply appositions. Fun grammar term. If you don't know it, you should learn it because it's really nifty and makes reading things way more logical and sensical. Please look out for the princess, Link. Shiny, 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 shiny. Okay, now it's only been 15 minutes. We can keep going. Yay. No. Oh, I did not mean to wake you up, Sharp the Elder. What's the fastest way to get where I'm going? I don't really know because there isn't really a fast way. I'm going to pretty much the opposite side of the map. I am up here. I want to go all the way over here. I guess there's not really an opposite side of this world. But it's kind of opposite. Anyway, let's go. They see me rolling. They hating. Yep, just walking. Just rolling out of town. Rolling, rolling, rolling. I don't know if I'm going to get to the next dungeon or not. I'll get pretty close. Oh, no I won't, because I just remembered a little something. There's essentially another dungeon. And for those of you who played this game, you know what I'm talking about. Or for those of you who haven't, be prepared for what could be either one of the best parts of this Let's Play series, or one of the most obnoxious tear your hair out parts. Because it's a thing where you have to find certain things, and sometimes I find them really easily, and sometimes it takes me like 18 hours to find them. And I don't plan on cutting anything out, so there may be a lot of me wandering around looking for things and complaining. But, hey, that's pretty much what this series has been. That's pretty much what this series has been anyway, so just be quiet. Channeling my inner Sean Connery and making him my outer Sean Connery. So yeah. Gotta do something with the Gerudo people riding my horse. I love the music. It's just fantastic. Ride my horse over here. And then gallop, 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 jump. Totally would not have cleared that. Alright, so I'm like, why isn't the bridge here? I don't know. What could the bridge be doing not here? I talked to the guy and he's like, I'm a master craftsman. He sounds oddly like Impa. I want to fix it, but all of my workers are gone. They said working as carpenters isn't cool, and they went to the Gerudo's fortress to become thieves. Hey you, if you're going to the fortress, would you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there? So, spoiler alert, I have to go find the 5 workers. However, the Gerudo are a tribe of thieves who are entirely women. There's only one male born every 100 years, which, how exactly that works out, I don't really know. Apparently they intermarry with like other people. That's what I've heard. Seems a little sketch still. But, so Ganondorf is the one male born this 100 years. That might be a spoiler, but I don't think so. And so the Gerudo don't really like men. and they don't trust them. They think they're stupid and mean, which is funny because the Gerudo are thieves. You'd think they'd be a little more trustworthy of people. Apparently you cannot do that. So yeah, they arrest every man they see on sight, which means I get to go all Metal Gear Solid on this and stealth my way around for a long time. So we can probably get to the first 2 thieves. I think that I remember how to get to places. Yeah, see, I want to jump over here. Land up there. You can also shoot the thieves in the back of the head with a bow and arrow to knock them out. You cannot kill them, however. Nope, get down. But it's... oh. It's a lot of just standing around and waiting and having really bad camera angles. Oh, run up here, run up here. Nailed it. I feel like this is not the place I wanted to go. I think normally I start at the bottom, because there is one path that, like, goes everywhere, but I never remember what it is. So I just kind of go for it and see what happens. Yeah, see, this is up here, where there is a heart piece up here, so that's a plus. Also a purple... okay, there's apparently a purple rupee, not a heart piece. I also apparently cannot jump over that. So I get to fall back into my cell and do this again. You'll be seeing me shoot this wooden panel a lot. Now I want to jump down here. Go in the bottom. This is where we want to start out. Yep, see? First one is right here. Now, they're not just going to let you go. You go over here, talk to the guy. He was like, I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All my fellow carpenters are in prison somewhere here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful, there are sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Woo, watch out! Now these stupid women, and I'm saying these specifically, not women in general, they're like one hit. Like, if they hit you more than, like, twice, I think, 2 or 3 times, they automatically arrest you, which doesn't make any sense, but it means that the fights are just really long and drawn out because you have to wait for them to do that move before you can be safe to go in and hit them. And that was even a little risky because I was a little too far away, so I went for the A leap attack. Not a very good idea because it takes a while, and they can actually get you in the middle of your attack. Like, as I'm in the air, they'll stand up and go for me. And the number of times I've had that happen and gotten arrested because of it, really, really obnoxious. I'm sure there's probably some way to distract them, like hitting them with the hook shot. But obviously that didn't work. Okay. Forgot I wouldn't have my sword out anymore. That was stupid. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. Got the first one. Hey, you're free. Did you come here to save me? No, I just wanted to steal all your stuff. I'm Ichiro, the carpenter. We were really interested. I think it's funny that they still have, like, super Japanese names, even though they're pretty white. I don't know, just thought it was odd. 3 of my fellows have also been captured, so please help them escape too. I definitely thought there were 5. Apparently there are only 4. My bad. So let's see if we can get 2. I'm gonna keep this under half an hour because it's 10:50, and I also want to record something else maybe for this Thursday. What is it? I don't know. I guess if it's Thursday and you're seeing this, you probably already know what it is. Alright, this one is kind of a pain. There's a guard. Up here? I don't. Oh, I'm psyching myself out. I'm psyching myself out. Just jump up here. Get inside. Get inside. Okay, this is the second one right here. Yes. Okay. Can get this stuff. Break the pots, break the pots. I'm vandalizing, I'm vandalizing. Hey, you, young man, over here. I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All my fellow carpenters are imprisoned somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here... Dude, your friend over there just told me the exact same thing. Also, I'd like to point out, he totally has green lips. Also, really annoying green pants. But that's just more a fashion choice. I've never heard of genetics causing green lips. Maybe eating a lot of, like, green lollipops would give you green lips. But that would have to be a lot of green lollipops, because your lips are already red, so adding green would just kind of make a nasty brown color. Do the spin attack, you punk! Did anyone pay attention to how many hits it took the last time? Because you'd think I would count after all these years. Oh, got a double! Got a double! There are times where if you time it right, we'll just do the spin attack over and over and over again like that. It has to do with like getting far enough away and then it re-triggers. Or maybe I'm totally making that up and it's just like a pattern that I've mentally created. Also, just realized she jumps away, so I'm thinking that you may be fighting the same person every time. I don't really know though. You're a cute kid. Thank you for coming to say. I don't remember what your voice was. I'm Jiro the carpenter. These women are so scary. I'd rather work as a carpenter than join them. I can't wait to say goodbye to this place. 2 of my buddies are still being held prisoner. Will you please get them out, Till? That's what his voice sounded like. Alright, Internet. Thanks for watching. That's it. I don't know. Just check out my channel. You're the best. I know you. I know you. I don't know what I know. I know that you know that I don't know what you know. Okay, until next time, watch out for red-wearing thief ladies with spinny swords and weird bongo playing ghosts. Spin attack! Deuces!